أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. أما بعد, my brothers, the topic for today, we do have a lot of stress maybe, and then we do enjoy our private time when we are having private discussions, conversation with our friends, with the people that we love, right? And then the point, what we talk, what do we say in these conversations? Unfortunately, maybe most of the people, they will start backbiting other people, talking about the others, making fun from the others. You are just having your lunch with your colleague and then you just make fun of the manager, for example, or something like this. Many people do that and they feel enjoyment, they do enjoy that. They will feel themselves relaxed after they saying this and this and this. And in fact, you are just making your nafs satisfied. But however, you are getting just sins, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Surah An-Nisa in ayah number 114, لا خير في كثير من نجواهم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that most of these private talks, it has nonsense. There is no goodness in this. Especially those private talking conversations, because the people, when they talk, they feel secure and then they just talk anything without thinking. If you are in a formal meeting, you will think, right? Because you know that every word you say, you'll be responsible for that words. Many people are just recording your voice. But when you are alone, or when you are chatting, for example, using any kind of chatting tools or whatever, social media, you feel yourself, you are secure. So you do whatever you want, your nafs likes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لا خير في كثير من نجواهم. A lot of these private discussions has no goodness in it. It's not useful. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, من نجواهم إلا except. Then what is the good things that you can do in these private conversations? إلا من أمر بصدقة. The one who is motivating others to do the sadaqah. This is really good. SubhanAllah. Do you do it when you have a private conversation and then you say, you know what? Like I hear that this masjid are collecting money for doing this and this and this. I'm thinking about to give mine. How about you? They say, oh really? Okay, I will do. Maybe he didn't want to do that, but after he would have this conversation with you, he will do it, right? إِلَّا مَنْ أَمَرَ بِصَدَقَةٍ. This is what he can do. Utilize this private conversation to do this. And أو معروف. If not sadaqah, spending something, at least do something good. You know, there is something good nowadays, this and this and this. How about we do this as well? How about tomorrow together we try to wake up each other to come to the Fajr prayers? You can do this as well. Encourage others to do the good things. أو أمر بمعروف. And then there is one more thing. أو إصلاح بين الناس. And I would like to focus on this point as well. Or how about when you are utilizing this private conversation with your friends, the one that you trust, to utilize it to make good relationship between the people. This influences a lot. And it could be in two directions. Sometimes people will misuse this. You know that your friends has an issue with one of the other brothers. So how about talking nice about that brother in front of your friend? He said, oh, this brother, he loves you indeed, and he wants to do this with this with this. Maybe you have this agreement with him, but in fact, he loves you. Then your friend say, oh, really? I didn't know that. Then you start to soften his heart. And then you talk the same talk with the other person, then what will happen? Their hearts will be prepared to talk to each other, right? Because people, when they hate each other or they have issues, they don't talk, they don't want to talk, and if they talk, they immediately will have a conflict, confrontation, right? But prepare the heart first. soften their hearts with the words from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Make good relationship between them. Then let them meet. And the worst thing is to do in this situation is that you just forward messages, copy paste things. You know that that person is saying this and this and this about you. He will get more angry, right? Especially forwarding messages. Nowadays, like we are utilizing social media, which is very easy to forward and do this and like and do whatever and share. But be careful. It's very dangerous. You are responsible for that. SubhanAllah. People think, many people, when they share something, information in their social media or forward any message, they think that they have no responsibility. We are just sharing. It's not my responsibility, it's the responsibility of the one who wrote it. No, not at all. It's yours. You are forwarding that message. You are sharing that information. You are responsible for that. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in one hadith reported, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu said, كَفَى بِالْمَرْءِ إِثْمًا أَنْ يُحَدِّثَ بِكُلِّ مَا سَمَعَ. It's enough sin for you, for anyone, to say whatever he hears. You get a message? Oh, really? Share. Forward. Come on. Wait a minute. Is it really true? No, I just got it from one friend and I would forward it to others. No. Be careful. أو إصلاح بين الناس ومن يفعل ذلك ابتغاء مرضات الله فسوف نؤتيه أجرا عظيما. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the end of this ayah says, and whoever would do this, one of these three things, to utilize this your private conversation, first to make sadaqah, encourage others to do the sadaqah, or to encourage them to do something good, or to make a good relationship among the people. If you are doing this with the niyyah for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَسَوْفَ نُؤْتِيهِ أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. SubhanAllah, not only ajr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, indeed, فَسَوْفَ نُؤْتِيهِ. We are going to give him such a great reward. Brothers, we are talking about a private conversation. It's something very small. We are talking about a few minutes, right? Like now, after you go from the masjid and then you go to the office, right? And then one of the brothers, you will go with him to the station, right? And you have this private conversation. We are talking about a few minutes, maybe less than even 1 minute. You say, As-Salaam alaikum, how are you, what's going, right? You can utilize this small time to get such a great reward from Allah, right? Don't underestimate these moments. Don't they like great rewards means like you have to come to the masjid, the fajr, and to pray always, and this and this. Come on, you can get it within these few minutes while you walk with your friends to the station only. That's it. Or you're having a lunch with someone and then you just start chit-chatting or talking. That's it. Or even when you are in the train and you are just reading your social media and then sharing or forwarding a message. That's it. Very simple things, but you can get this great reward. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوز المستغفرين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. 皆さん、今日の話は私たちは結構ちっちゃと作ったりとか友達と話しするときに例えば帰る道であったりとか昼ご飯を食べたりとかするときに信頼している方と一緒に話するじゃないですか。もう単なる短い時間なんですけども、でもその時間はとっても大切なんです。多分みんなは気づかないかもしれませんね。その時にあなたは何を話すんですか？確かにみんなはリラックスしててなんか楽しいことを言ったりとかジョークとかよく出てくるんですけど、でも残念ながらほとんどの人たちは人の悪口は多いんですね。また人のことからかったりすることも多いんですね。それは残念なんですね。もうみんなは気づいてないんですね。もうこれは今 何分だからいいんじゃないですか、こう楽しいことしてて。スブハナアラー、もし私たちは本当にちゃんとした会議であったら、その何人がいてよく考えてから喋るじゃないですか。でも今もう2人だからいいでしょと思っちゃって悪いこと出てしまうことが多いんですね。アッラはニサ書では次のように114節はこういうふうに言いますね。ラハイラフィカティリミンナジョアホン、彼らの秘密な会議、プライベートな会議すると2人きりとか3人とかのほとんどはいいことはありません。ラハイラフィカティリミンナジョアホン、ほとんどは良いことはありませんよ。ただし、じゃあ良いことっていうとどういうことっていうと3つがありますね。イッラマンアマラビサダカティ、ほとんどは無益なことなんだけど、ただし施し、なんか例えば友達と話すと、なんか最近はマスジではシリアであったりなんとか国のためにとかキャンペーンをやってるんですけど、私はちょっと払おうと思ってるんですけど、あなたはどうですか。もしかしては友達は考えてないんだけど、でもせっかくはあなたやってるから、じゃあ一緒にやろうねなるでしょう。そしたらもし払えばその方はその報酬はあなたにももらうんでしょう。だってそうなんですね。イッラマンアマラビサダカで施し、また善行を進めたりとか、明日はちょっと私はなかなかマスジに来てないんだけど今日は一緒に行きましょう。そうですか。私もちょっと行こうかなと思ったんだけどあまり予定が合わなくて、じゃあ一緒に行きますね。そしたらもしマスジに来たらあなたにも報酬もらうでしょう。それは2番目。3番目はさらにアウイスラヒンバイナナス、またあるいは人々の間に取りなすのは別ですね。っていうのはなんか2人は喧嘩しててなかなか一緒に喋ってないですね。そしたら誰かと話するときにこんな短い話なんだけど、あの方はなんかすごいあなたは好きなんですよ本当は。ただあの時はちょっと喧嘩してしまったんだけど本当はあなたのこと好きだよ、いつもあなたのことはよく褒めてくれてるよと、ちょっとそういう話すると、そしたらどうなりますか相手は。そうですか、ちょっと私もなんか誤解してますねってなるでしょう。そうすると2人もそういう話すると彼らの心は良くなってきて柔らかくなってくるじゃないですか。そしたら2人は会ったらごめんなさいごめんなさいと互いに謝りながら仲が良くなるでしょう。誰のおかげですか。あなたです。わざわざ言ったりとかなんかそんな難しいことをする必要なくて、ただただそういうちっちゃとのところでやればいいでしょう。もう一緒に今マスジドから出て駅までに行くと時間ちょっと何分があるでしょう。その分を使って、その時間あなたの電車の中であなたのソーシャルメディア見たりとかなんとか、その時によくやって、簡単な時間なんだけど報酬はたくさんありますよ。アッラはこの説の最後にこう言いますね。وَمَنْ يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ ابْتِغَاءَ مَرْضَاتِ اللَّهِ فَسَوْفَ نُؤْتِيهِ أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا。で、誰かこの3つのことですね。このプライベートのこの短い時間を使ってこの3つのことをやる人たちは、アッラのためにやってる人たちは必ず必ずヌティーアジランハズイマ、偉大な報酬を与えます。スブハナアラー、ただ報酬だけじゃないんですよ。偉大な報酬を与えます。スブハナアラー、偉大な報酬をもらうためになんか偉大なことをやらないといけないじゃなくて、巡礼行ったりとかたくさんのお金払ったりとか、いやそこまでではなくて、今日もう今マスジドに帰る道に誰かとアッサラムアレイコン元気ですかとか話しながら駅までに一緒に行くでしょ。その時間は使ってこの3つのことをどっちかやってみて。簡単でしょ。あなたの電車の中でこう自分のチャットとかメッセージとか見た時になんかいいメッセージ誰か送ってでしょ。簡単でしょ。そんなに難しいことではないんだけど、当初は本当に偉大な保証があります。ちょっと時間になりましたのでここで終わりしたいと思います。بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. اللهم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا حنان يا منان يا من بيده ملك السماوات والأرض يا من إذا أراد شيئا قال له كن فيكون. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا، اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا، اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا، اللهم ردنا إلى دينك ردا جميلا من غير محنة ولا عذاب يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم اغفر لنا واعف عنا وارحمنا يا رب. اللهم اغفر لنا واغفر لآبائنا ولمشايخنا ولمن له حق علينا ولجميع المسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، إنك على ما تشاء قدير بالإجابة جدير. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. سبحان الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.